The significance of the Hidden Road acquisition to Ripple and XRP is now well known. But what if I revealed that this acquisition is just the beginning of Ripple's hidden agenda? We made some progress in understanding it after perusing interviews with notable figures such as Monica Long and seeing that they divulged some information about their work with Hidden Road. Be very careful with its movie because it covers ground that is crucial to XRP and the XRP ledger. The acquisition itself deserves our attention first due to its fascinating nature. There was the initial outlay of $1 billion, 0 cents, plus $250 million, 0 cents, each year from Hidden Road, amounting to trillions. The third point is that the fact that Hidden Road is used by over 300 elite institutions was widely reported. Once again, this is a major issue. Despite the significance of these figures, what if I informed you that it exceeds $3 trillion, 0 cents annually? We set out to define Hidden Road as soon as we realized that it was associated with over 300 large institutions. Ought to consider David Schwartz's remarks. To start, he explained that the XRP ledger will center on the daily volume of monetary transactions. Take the primary broker's daily processing of over 50 million transactions on several traditional rails as an example. We often have to wait up to 24 hours for these transactions to settle. Now try to picture even a tiny bit of that action. Current state of the XRP ledger. Hidden Road is genuinely interested in doing that. Further, he discusses the future of XRP tokenized assets, including security and real-world assets. We will return to this post in order to determine their next move, thus that is a goal. There we found the initial indications. There was a video in which Wrath of Conan and I discussed this, though in April, SBI Holdings paid more attention to this acquisition. We are occupied with significant matters. SBI's public announcement of Ripple's acquisition of Hidden Road is intriguing. No way. Lots of exciting things might happen as a result of the Osaka Interchange Program. Ripple Labs, Inc., a key member of the SBI Group, has announced its intention to acquire Hidden Road, a significant prime deal with Venetian stock, XRP, and cash. Both SBI Holdings and SBI Ripple Asia are pleased by this development. The fact that SBI brought this up is intriguing, but I think we already know their motivation. That will be addressed. However, returning to this post regarding alternative viewpoints is in order. That was the main point of Hidden Road. Hidden Road was purchased by Ripple for $1,990 million, 0 cents. The company aims to open a company in the United Arab Emirates. The company's clearance and prime trading services would be accessible to FE in the UAE. Significant change is occurring in less than 1 month. The news that Hidden Road had also been granted a broker-dealer license by FINRA arrived on April 17th. This was the turning point. Among the many common forms of financial markets examined are stocks, bonds, and others. That being said, is a significant development for the fixed income prime broking platform offered by Fund Hidden Roads. They also improve in those areas as a result. This will be a natural fit after we go deeper into Ripple's goals. The major news from the Abu Dhabi business should be discussed first. Therefore, they received the whole approval from ATM. Upon closer inspection, we may make out the following details. Initially, because it is critical for our business to receive our IPA from EDM. The ADM industry is crucial for institutional growth because of its stringent corporate regulations. It is clear from the IPA that the corporation is still dedicated to ensuring the global safety and openness of both the traditional and digital asset markets. Adding this to Hidden Road's ever-expanding list of licenses and approvals is a major milestone. Political factions The Netherlands Authority of the Capital Markets has granted it a license to operate as a crypto asset service provider and investing company. As an AML5 method investment firm, Hidden Road Partners Civiuk Ltd. has been approved by the UK's Financial Conduct Authority. We have membership in the following organizations: the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority, the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, the National Futures Association, and the Fixed Income Clearing Corporation. Additionally, we are a licensed Futures Commission merchant. From the beginning, we have strived to simplify the process of trading on both traditional and online markets for our clients. We will continue to consistently pursuing green light from governments all throughout the globe. Transparency and trust are fostered when everyone plays by the same set of rules. Hidden Road is able to provide regulated financial services now that it has received its IPA from the FSRA. For the businesses, great news from EDM. More services in the financial center were their choice, demonstrating how many wonderful, I would guess Abu Dhabi, their anticipation of Hidden Road obtaining authorization to provide banking services is palpable. In light of this, it is clear that Hidden Road is performing significant work while adhering to regulations, which bodes well for Ripple. Let's go over the details one more. Return to the work of David Schwartz at A Brighter Tomorrow. He mentioned that the XRP ledger might be utilized for security and tokenized real-world assets. These things are authentic. We can't help but think about stocks and bonds, as even Hidden Road is now focusing on the major financial markets. We will return to Monica Long now. She announced that in an effort to expand, the company will be selling bonds and stocks. Take note of this for additional banking services. As a base case, the payment scenario is similar. A security payout, for instance, always culminates in some kind of payment. Feel free to continue exploring more use cases related to finance whenever you like. We prioritized this task because we believed it was the most critical. The financial markets appear to be an ideal setting for expansion. Therefore, bonds and stocks, sure, bonds are a good choice. Payments also function quite similarly. Sure thing. When traditional financial markets like stocks and bonds come to mind, the acquisition of the Hidden Road is a good match for this. The 2RMCEO 2 XRP debt ETF has already received complete approval. Now, let's examine some of the fresh ideas we've seen in April. A great debt of gratitude is due to Smoke Dog. Two of CRM's top executives are present. Hidden Road and the new XRP are being made. Listen up, Wall Street. This is a warning to cut costs. In my opinion, there is a valid purpose for every cryptocurrency, including XRP. In my opinion, XRP is the way to go, and things will continue to improve. I believe they acquired a prime broker today, which is fantastic news since it allows them to settle essentially any kind of asset very immediately. So far-leading, rapid development and use of blockchain technology will characterize the future of Wall Street. Such an excellent